The Charleston Literary Festival is fast approaching. 9 days filled with renowned national and international authors, lectures, and of course books, and a feast. Today we are delighted to welcome Suzanne Pollak, culinary expert and co-author of Uhtred's Feast. Suzanne, it's so nice to have you back in the studio.
Thank you, Taylor.
So you co-authored this book with a world-famous author. Can you tell me about him?
Yeah, Bernard Cornwell.
Okay.
He has written 65 books, maybe more. He sold over 50 million books. He's famous all over the world. He writes historical fiction, and it's such a great way to learn history. Yeah. And this book is his last series, and it's on Netflix. It's very popular, The Last Kingdom.
Oh my goodness, yes, okay.
Oh, you know? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yep. And the character, Uhtred, is this great, fabulous person, and I think he's a little bit like Bernard, very mischievous and very fun. And so Bernard was really nice and asked me to write a cookbook for it, so his stories just even will come to life with food. So
is this your first time, dealing with a book that is about so long ago?
Yes.
Time so long ago. What were the challenges that you had with this?
There's no cookbooks from 900 AD. There's no even little scraps of paper of what they cooked, but archaeologists, you find out from people's bones, what people ate. The sea, the land, what they hunted, and so I went with that, and then I was thinking about Uhtred himself, like the kind of character. What would this man like? How would he want to seduce him? What would he want to have in his feasts and with his soldiers? And so that's, I kind of went with that.
Now, Bernard, is this his first cookbook, or has he done cookbooks in the past?
He has done one with his sharps. He has this whole series of sharps, so he did do one before.
One of the reasons you're here today is to talk about the literary feast.
Yes.
I need you to talk to me about this, and then we'll get to all this delicious stuff.
Okay. Well, the feast is the first time the Charleston Literary Festival has had a literary feast.
Okay.
And since this book is just coming out, and Bernard has always talked at the festival because he's such a world-renowned author. So the feast is at Garden and Gun headquarters, which is spectacular, and they're going to have long tables laden with things like this that would have come from medieval England, and we're going to have a 3-course meal, and Bernard himself is going to be there, so people get to eat with Bernard and hear what he has to say.
Wow.
And it's November 2nd, and it's a fundraiser for the Charleston Literary Festival.
Okay, for the festival.
Yeah.
And now, the festival itself, what makes the festival different from other literary festivals?
This festival is 7 years old, and I had to tell you that a Pulitzer Prize-winning author in New York had told somebody that he has heard this is the best literary festival in the world.
Wow.
And a president of an Ivy League school also told our chairman, this is what the word is about this festival. It's incredible. And it really has everything to do with our artistic director in England, who's chosen these authors for the last 7 years.
Yeah. And so this dish that you brought today, I need you to tell me about what's going on this table. Okay,
this is little quail.
Okay.
And they're stuffed with pears. There was onions, there was fennel, there were carrots, they had root vegetables. And so what I just imagine is that them throwing a pan in a fire. And you had to cook quail fast. Otherwise it gets tough, so that's what we did. And then the sauce is what they had, tea. And honey and vinegar. Boom, 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 and boil it down, and that's the sauce.
The way it smells, I would have never guessed tea. And now, is this something that people can expect at the literary feast?
There is going to be quail with 2 kinds of fennel. And here's fennel, my favorite vegetable,
Okay, wow. All right, awesome. So we need to talk about the details of the fest again. November 2nd at Gardens and Gun offices. Where can people purchase tickets?
Right on the Charleston Literary Festival website.
Okay, and then
there's still some left.
There's still some left.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to hop on them
quick.
Just a few,
Okay,
and now the festival, this is like the pre-party for the festival that kicks off on November 3rd.
Yeah, this is the night before.
Oh, how amazing.
And then the festival starts November 3rd, Friday, through the following November 12th, Sunday.
Okay, perfect.
And the best writers in the world are coming, and they sit on stage with an interlocutor, so they have a conversation like we're having. And so it's like you're listening to these conversations when you're in the audience that you want to eavesdrop on. And then you have a chance the last 15 minutes of the hour to ask questions to these authors. And the authors go into the College of Charleston and they give classes to these students, the world best authors. And high school students come.
Oh my God, what an amazing opportunity. Can we try this?
Yes.
We're going to use our fingers.
Because they didn't have forks, but they had knives.
Okay.
But we're going to use our fingers.
All right.
Because we're going Saxon right now.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, so you take that little guy.
Just do I grab it by its
by his
foot.
leg.
By his leg?
Yep.
Alrighty.
And then we take a little bite.
All right. Cheers.
I'm taking the leg
Oh,
off.
yeah, that would make
Cheers.
sense.
Like, yeah, okay, there's toothpicks, like little twigs holding together.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Wow.
good.
Really delicious. CharlestonLiteraryFestival.com. Go get your tickets now. Suzanne, thank you so much.
Thank you, Taylor.
We're back after this.